Hi, welcome to Klookin's guide. If you've gotten to this position, congrats. So I'm going to be guiding you on how to set up your Klookin account, what you need to do and how to go about it. So if you've created a new account, so we are in an example account and this is our company. So the first thing you need to do is you need to set up your organization location because this is very important for whoever is clocking into your office. So all you just have to do is click on add organization. Then when you click on add organization, it's going to take you here. You click on the add location. Then this is where you impute the location name. So let's say the first location is in Lagos. Then if you put in the name, you can search. If you know your address of heart, you can put it here or you can put in the location. So let's just take one location. Let's just say Ikeja. So if you know the precise place in Ikeja or your office location, you could put it there. Let's just say Ikeja City Mall. So if your company is this, so you can increase the radius. So anybody within this axis of this company. So it's always very good to know where you are precisely on the map. It would help in a long way. So all you just have to do is increase the radius. So when you increase the radius, any of your employee that logs in within this place would be able to have access to the company. So if I put this here, then all I just have to do is come down here and click on create. So once it has successfully created, you can cancel and you can add more location if you want, if your company has more than one location. So you have an option to edit and delete. So you can also click here to also refresh the system. So once you've created a location, we can go back to our home page and think of, okay, what is the next thing that we have to do? So add department. So adding a department is not that difficult. So you click on add department. So if there are departments like IT, your IT department, yeah, whatever department you have in your company. So I'll put IT department. I'll just put IT just for short. I'll add it. Then I'll add another department. Let's say accounting. Accounting. Then you add it. It's going to add to the system very soon. Then as many as you can. So I'm just going to add just these two. So when we go back to the dashboard, we are going to have to generate token and also add our first employee. But I prefer to go first to add an employee before creating an access token. So how do you add an employee? You come down to all employees and you click on create. Then you put in, let's say I want to add a John Doe. Note you can also bulk upload if you want to do that. So a John Doe. Let me just put that, then let me just copy for, and please their emails should be the correct emails because they will need to be sent a notification in order to log into their account. Okay, so their position can be whatever it is. So this person can be a graphics designer, or, or let's just say accountant, since we already have an accounting department. So we select Lagos, then we select accounting department. Then all you just have to do is add your employee. So you can do this for one, or you can do this for several accounts, or you can just do the bulk upload. So there's a template you can use to upload more than one person. So make sure the location you choose here and the name of the company is correct when you're uploading your file. So we've successfully created the employee, we've created the department, and the last is the general token. So a token is what would enable your employees to log into the mobile app. So all you just have to do is click here, click on it, and generate token. So when you generate token, you generate it once. So, and anytime you change this token, it's going to affect the whole system. So this is the token, you can copy it and send it to a broadcast email to all your employees. So with time, you would have more features on Klookin. So if you come to the dashboard, so doing that, you've done the basic and most important thing in Klookin. So the next and important thing is an overview. So on the dashboard, you have your total employees, Klookin users, unavailable employees, the ones that didn't come that particular day. Then you have your weekly attendance and persons that clock in. So with time, all these data would start coming in. So you have your reports. Your reports, you can view it in a table mode, or you can view it in a map mode, depending on how you want to go. But for currently, there's no data, so there's nothing to show here. So you can also filter, and you can also reset to refresh the system in case there's other things. So like I said, other features are coming in. Then you have your employee, where we have the employee, we have the grouping, we have schedule. Then grouping is more like for some certain set of employees, if you want to group them in a particular, so full-time employee, part-time employee, and I'll show you how to go about it. Then we have scheduling. So if you want to schedule some certain employees for leave, or you want to schedule them for a full day, whatever you want to do, you can do it here. So you have location, which we've already set, and we have department, which we've already set. So we go into settings. So this is more like a general work begin, work out. So when you have done some settings in the group, it will override this. So this is the company profile. You can choose to edit this and do some other stuff. So you have different companies you can switch to. Then you have your profile, which is your names and some other information you would want to keep. Then you have security. You can change your passwords. So, and note other features will be coming in soon. Then you have your help. So if you click this, it will take you to the FAQ page, where you have some certain questions and you can get them answered. And if you have any questions or ideas to share with us as we are improving the app, you can also drop it here, and we would appreciate your feedbacks. And if you have any issues too, you can send it here and we would respond as soon as possible. So the next thing is, how do you create a group? So now, if you come down to the group area, you come to create. So this is, you can name it, let's say full time. Then you can, when are they going to be resuming? So full time guys will resume by 7 a.m. to, let's say, you can scroll down, or so let's say 5 p.m. Then click on update. You can choose which days they are supposed to come, either Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesday. So this is going to allow them to clock in. So in our system, I think it's only one person that is in the office. So you can search for other persons. Then you can click on this. Then you click on create. So now you can add more or do some other stuff. So this is it. Then you can edit or delete depending on what you want to do. Then scheduling, it's also very, very simple. You can click on scheduling, say, let's say Christmas. I think Christmas is coming. So there's no need for them to come in and log in. Or you want to give a particular person. So let's say um, John sickness or John leave. Then reason for holiday, you can put it here. John is sick. Start, you can select this. Okay, when is it? Today's 20th. You can just put today, depending on, and okay, sorry, I would start, okay, this on let's say on Sunday, and his leave would definitely end on Saturday. So this time there is no need for him to log in into the system. Then I'll select the person, or I select all the persons that is involved in this issue, and I click on create. So this person doesn't need to, and these days would not be marked as absent, because that's the most important thing for him, you get, because he was on leave on these days. So after setting up the company and everything, so it's now time to log in as an employee, or how to show your employees how to log in. So the first thing you have to do is you have to go to Play Store, then you're going to search for Klookin app, then you look for it, then enter it. So currently we are on our early access, and it's also going to be available for Play Store, App Store as well very soon. So all you have to do next is click on install. So after installing, you would click on open. So now remember that this email is the email that is from the employee. So the employee would have to put in his or her email, and the email has to be a going email. So because there will be a code that will be sent to the email. So you impute the email, then the login key that was generated from your account would be given to the employee. Then they would impute it here, then sign in. Then a notification would be sent to them. So because of privacy, you can set a new pin. So I'm going to set a simple pin. You click on next. You can have the option to turn it off anytime. So now this is how it looks like, and you have different section on the app. You have the home page, you have the reports, you have the notifications. So when any notification comes in, you get to receive it from here. And this is going to be your account, where you have your account, your pin, so you can have access to where you can turn off and turn on your password. Then you can also change your pin if you want. So the next thing you have to do is you can clock in. It's going to ask you for the address, and it's going to validate if you're in the correct address. And you could see that it's left with 3 more hours for him to conclude his work time. So you can see reports, because I have previous reports of absent times, present times. So, and he also receive a notification at the end of his work hour, so he can see his start time, end time, name, and some other things that are very, very important to him. So this is how the app works for Klookin. So this is all you need to know about Klookin for now. And if there are more other this thing, we will put it up in our YouTube channel. Bye for now.